A new study published in the Nature journal details how amphibian species are declining globally due to climate change and remain the most vulnerable group of vertebrates. Many researchers found that 136 of the 426 species evaluated in the study were threatened in India. The study found that Western Ghats of India had the highest concentrations of threatened species. Amphibians remain more threatened than birds, mammals, or reptiles, with 41% of assessed species in the critically endangered or vulnerable red list categories. Agriculture is the most frequent cause of habitat loss and degradation that endangers frogs. Amphibian species with limited tolerance to specific temperature and moisture regimes may be particularly vulnerable. Amphibians are particularly vulnerable to the anticipated effects of climate change due to various factors. The main threat factors are loss of habitat, illness, invasive species, overexploitation, and chemical pollution. Climate change induced temperature and precipitation variation may force these species to respond in several ways. One is to make behavioral changes that may help them adapt. However, it is difficult to predict which species may be capable of doing this. A second possible response is to evolve changes in their biology to suit the changing environment better. This is a long shot as it requires character evolution to happen fast enough to match the speed of current climate change. The third possible response is that species may have to move in search of suitable climate refugia. However, this will still be a challenge for herpetofauna in India due to lack of habitat availability and connectivity. Not being able to respond to changes in temperature and precipitation in at least one of these three broad pathways is very likely to push species towards extinction.